Welcome to Jamie Marie Knee, Part 1. Let's warm up and loosen our knees. Did you know your knees bear 80% of your body weight just standing still? What happens when you put a large amount of pressure on a cold, hard, weak knee? It snaps, just like peanut brittle. But when the knee's warmed up and strengthened and more pliable and supple and less likely to snap, just like warm caramel. So let us begin sitting down with no pressure on our knees, just some movement and breath work to create some friction, heat, and some circulation and get everything all melty caramel. And then we're going to stand up and lift your leg in the air and create a free-flowing warm fluid movement, which is a range of motion without any pressure, prepping for range of motion with pressure later on. Fun fact, does anyone know what the knee bone is even called? What is the kneecap? It's a patella. And now that our bodies are nice and warm, we're ready for part 2 stretch. Have a seat in butterfly position to stretch the hip adductors, hamstrings, and knees. You want to bend your knees to full capacity without pressure. That way when you're bending your knees later with pressure, they're nice and stretched and warmed up. Here's some quad anatomy. We have a vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, and the rectus femoris. And all 4 of the quadricep muscles are connected to the knee bone, the patella. So strengthening the quads is extremely important and stretching it is as well. Here we go with the quad stretch. You can hold on to a wall or another object for balance. Make sure you do both legs. Hold for at least 15 to 30 seconds each and repeat at least 2 to 3 times. This stretch is an isotonic stretch, which means there's a dynamic change in motion added. There's a movement and a strengthening element simultaneously involved in this stretch. That's why I love it. Kind of knocks out everything. Did you know that there are 200,000 people per year who suffer from an ACL injury? The anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, are 2 strong, short ligaments which cross each other behind the patella or the kneecap. Injury to the ACL is caused by just pivoting or jumping on a weak, tight, cold knee. Primarily, it's a non-contact injury, so this injury is 100% preventable with proper warm-up, stretching, and strengthening. So we're going to shake it all out now that we're stretched, and we're going to do some strengthening. We're going to start with the wall seat. This is going to activate and strengthen the quadriceps in an isometric contraction. You want to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. Do several reps with only 10 seconds in between. The more reps you do, the stronger your legs will become. Now we're adding the weights. Let's pull out those sumo squats. You can start with a 10-pound weight and then increase to 20-pound weights. But it's really important to understand the hamstring's job is to bend the knee. The semitendinosus, semimembranosus, they're attached to the inside of the tibia bone. Bicep femoris is attached to the fibula. Your hamstring's job is to bend your knees. So to stretch and strengthen those 3 muscles in the hamstring group are essential for knee health. The final move, here we are. This one warms you up, stretches you, and strengthens you all at the same time. I call it the froggy position. There also are other things that you can do for knee health. You can do Epsom salt soaks. Make sure you stay completely hydrated before physical activity. Eat natural mineral and nutrient vitamin-rich foods. Make sure you ice even if you're not injured, just for inflammation. And my favorite, red light. Thank you so much for joining Jamie Marie Knee. See you next time.